Hey guys, welcome back. We've been working on our division, right, using rows and columns, and now we're going to talk about it doing it a different way. What if we didn't have our rows and columns? Instead, we have our number. We can still solve it, right? Absolutely, you can. Oh, don't tell me you can't solve that. I know you're smart. Let's go ahead and take a look at this first question. So, Sophia knew that homework this week would take her 40 minutes to complete. She has 4 nights to complete it. How many minutes should Sophia spend each night in order to have it completed in just 4 days? So what I want you to do first of all is I want you to think, what would this equation look like? We're going to go ahead and press pause here. You're going to come back and tell us how you tried to solve that. All right, so we've had a look at your equations, so we know what you did to solve it. But some of us might not have got there, so let's take a look. So we're going to have our division bracket here, right? So always draw your division bracket so you know what the problem looks like. All right, so let me get my pen to work. There we go. All right, so let's draw that bracket. Okay, now what number would we put in here? And I'm going to draw that as if it was a big array. Okay, inside there is going to be our array, but we're not going to be drawing an array this time, right? Yes, 40 would go in there. So, but we also know she had what? That's right, we know she had 4 nights to do it. So where am I going to put that for? Where would I put that for? That's the question, right? Where would I put that for? I know it's either going to come here or here. But based on how this is drawn, that would be 4 rows going straight across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whatever it is, the answer is going to be our columns going across, right? Pretty cool, right? Fairly simple. So what we've got there, we have our dividend, we have our quotient, which is our answer, and we have our divisor, the number that's going into our dividend. So we would write that in number form as 40 divided by 4 equals something, and 4 times something equals 40. Who can tell me what that is? How about, rather than me just telling you, how about you shout out the number? My hat is going crazy on here, isn't it? It's that green hat, I tell you what. All right, so let's think. What would it be? Now, these are part of our fact families. There's 2 for this one. Actually, there's more. There's 4 fact families anytime we do multiplication or division. Remember, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 4 times something. Now I could draw that out, and I could count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. I could keep going, right? All the way up there. But I think you've already solved it, and I think you already know it. And it is, I can't block it out. It is what? That's right. The answer is 10. All right, so now let's look at it a little bit different now. So now, Sophia, let me get it to the right one so I can answer it. Sophia knew that homework this week would take her 40 minutes to complete. She commits to working on it 10 minutes each night. How many nights will it take before she's finished? All right, go ahead and think about it. Draw what it would look like for you, and we'll be right back. Go ahead and press pause here. Give your students some time. We'll come right back. NASA 1 out. Pause. All right. You're back. How did you do? Were you able to come up with a solution? Let's see. So I would draw another division bracket, right? What would I put inside? That's right. I would put my dividend right there. My dividend right there, which was 40, because it's still the same, right? We just kind of flip stuff around. Now, if I know that she was going to do 10 minutes each night, I could put that right here as my divisor, right? And if I did, then I know that I'm going to have 10 rows, right? So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way till I got 10, right? Boom, boom. All right, so once we had those 10, and I didn't draw 10 there, but that's okay. You know there's 10 there, right? You know there's 10, right? Yeah, 10. So now 40 divided by 10 equals that. The quotient, right? Let's think. That'd also be the same as 10 times something, right? So we could go back to there. We knew that 40 divided by something equals 10. That's what we had before. It's all part of the same fact family. So if we've solved it once, we know the answer now, right? So 10 times something equals 40. 40 divided by 10 is what? Go ahead and shout it out. I did hear some 4s there. You guys are so smart. There's no tricking you. Good job. All right. So let's take a look. Here we are back at our fact families. Now, as you can see, we have our 10 times 4 equals 40. 40 divided by 10 equals 4. And we also have our ones here. The 4 times 10 equals 40. And 40 divided by 4 equals 10. So all of these two sets here are our fact families. Now that's very important today because what you're going to do now for your homework, which you better click submit if you want to get credit. I'll be listening. What you'll have to do, you're going to pull up your worksheet. First things first, right? Always put your name on there, just so you get used to putting your name on there. Okay, here we go. Fact families, all in the same house. We've got 12 divided by 3 equals 4. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So that's going to copy there. What number are we missing here? You're right. We're missing that 4. So I'm going to pull that 4 over and put it right there. Step 1 and done. Down there, I'm just going to take the same thing. I'm missing the 4 here as well. Just going to move it over there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Okay, but what was that other one? We have all the numbers, so we don't have to solve. We just have to write those numbers as a times table. So 3 times 4 equals 12. 4, come on, 4. Yeah, bring it down. 4 times 3 equals 12. Now, if you were super smart, or let's say you were just lazy, you can just copy that right there. There's answer 1. Oh, shocker. I got number 1 correct. Let's look at what the next problems are like, because you're going to have 4 of those. And then you've got the other side to do as well. Oh, look, it's Mr. Wilkes' favorite times tables, the 9s. So, we have all the numbers we need. Not all, most. We're just missing 1. So we know 18 divided by 9 equals something, right? If I were to write that the other way for the division, I know that it's 18 divided by something equals 9. See how we did that? You have to find one number. Crazy. Now I'm going to write it as a division. 9 times something equals 18. And then something times 9 equals 18. So if you can find that one and only number, you've got that one done. Okay, do the rest. Make sure you submit your assignment. Make sure it's not the blank copy. Make sure you're submitting the one with your work on there. Write it neatly. We're getting a little sloppy, guys. Let's make sure it's neat so that your teacher can see it. And have a great rest of your day. And just know, Buddy the Elf will be watching you.